In a recent series of developments surrounding Elon Musk and his ventures, the spotlight has turned sharply toward both the cryptocurrency Dogecoin Doge and Tesla's leadership structure. Musk, who has often been a vocal advocate for Doge, has acknowledged that the digital currency has not met the expectations he had once set, reflecting a broader trend of volatility and uncertainty in the cryptocurrency market. In an exclusive interview, Musk candidly admitted that Doge has fallen short of its potential, stating, "While I still believe in the long-term vision for Doge, it hasn't performed as well as we anticipated." This admission comes at a time when the cryptocurrency landscape is marked by fluctuating values and increasing skepticism among investors. The digital asset, once propelled to fame through Musk's endorsements, now faces challenges in gaining mainstream adoption and stabilizing its value. Market analysts have noted that the decline in Doge's price is indicative not only of Musk's shifting sentiment but also of a larger retreat from speculative cryptocurrencies. Concurrently, the leadership dynamics at Tesla have come under scrutiny. Reports surfaced indicating that the Tesla board of directors had initiated a search for a new CEO to potentially succeed Musk. However, these claims were swiftly countered by Tesla's chair, who denied any plans to replace the company's iconic leader. "Elon remains integral to Tesla's vision and operations," the chair remarked, emphasizing Musk's ongoing role in steering the company through its ambitious goals. This back and forth highlights the tension between speculation and the reality of corporate governance at one of the world's most valuable automakers. Despite the denial from the Tesla board, the timing of these rumors has raised eyebrows in the tech and investment communities. With Musk's recent admission regarding Doge and the scrutiny of Tesla's leadership, analysts are questioning the implications for both entities. A shift in leadership at Tesla could signal a new direction for the company, particularly as it navigates increasing competition in the electric vehicle market and aims to maintain its innovative edge. The interplay between Musk's fortunes in the cryptocurrency realm and his leadership at Tesla presents a complex narrative. Investors are keenly watching how Musk's comments about Doge will affect its market performance and whether they could influence Tesla's stock as well. As Musk continues to innovate, the future remains uncertain, with many wondering how these developments will unfold in the coming months. In conclusion, the admission by Musk regarding Doge and the ongoing discussions about Tesla's leadership underscore a pivotal moment for both ventures. As the cryptocurrency market grapples with its inherent volatility and Tesla seeks to solidify its position in an evolving automotive landscape, stakeholders are left to ponder the long-term impacts of these developments. The coming months will be crucial as both Musk and Tesla navigate these challenges, potentially reshaping the narratives surrounding electric vehicles and digital currencies alike. Elon Musk's tenure at the Department of Government Efficiency DOGE has been marked by ambitious goals, significant savings claims, and notable challenges. As he approaches the 100-day mark in this unconventional government role, the billionaire entrepreneur finds himself navigating a complex landscape of federal spending, entrenched interests, and the pressures of public accountability. Initially, Musk set a lofty target of cutting $2 trillion from government expenditures, a figure that has since been revised downward to $1 trillion and now stands at a projected savings of $160 billion. This adjustment has raised eyebrows given that only a fraction of the claimed savings has been documented. As of late April, approximately $100 billion remained unaccounted for, with nearly 35% of the reported contracts and grants not detailing specific savings amounts. Musk himself acknowledged the challenge of achieving these savings, stating, "I think it's possible to do that, but it's a long road to go, and it's really difficult." During a recent interview, Musk expressed pride in the progress made but admitted, "We haven't been as effective as I'd like." This candid reflection highlights the friction between his ambitious goals and the realities of government bureaucracy. The most significant cuts reported by DOGE have come from agencies like USAID and the Department of Health and Human Services, with savings attributed to adjustments in contracts and grants. For instance, USAID alone accounted for a reduction of $24 billion. Musk's approach has not come without controversy. His efforts to streamline government functions have led to clashes with cabinet members and protests from federal employees concerned about job security and service availability. His strategy appears to be twofold: implementing cuts while simultaneously advocating for a more efficient government that prioritizes accountability in spending. Musk has pointedly criticized the federal budgeting process, which he described as a system that defaults to spend what you did last year plus 5% indefinitely. As he prepares to reduce his involvement in DOGE to focus on Tesla, Musk remains steadfast in his belief that substantial savings can still be achieved. He indicated that he would continue to dedicate part of his time to DOGE, working approximately 1 to 2 days a week from Washington, D.C. This change comes after an intense period in which he likened his work at DOGE to that of a startup requiring a full-time commitment. Musk's relationship with President Trump has also drawn attention, with Musk describing Trump as a friend and recounting lighthearted anecdotes about their interactions, including shared late-night phone calls and spontaneous invitations to stay at the White House. This camaraderie appears to play a role in Musk's strategy, as he advocates for more aggressive cuts while navigating the political landscape. Reflecting on his journey thus far, Musk stated, "We are making as much progress as we can. There's a lot of inertia in the government." He understands that his ability to enact more substantial reforms hinges on garnering support from Congress and navigating the political will necessary for such sweeping changes. Looking ahead, Musk's tenure at DOGE raises questions about the sustainability of his initiatives and whether the momentum generated in these first 100 days can be maintained. As he steps back, the future of DOGE will depend on its ability to continue making cuts and streamline operations in a landscape characterized by political challenges and competing interests. With the clock ticking toward the 2026 deadline set for the department's establishment, observers will be keen to see how Musk's vision translates into tangible results in the coming months. As the electric vehicle market continues to evolve, tensions within the automotive giant Tesla have surfaced following reports of an internal search for a new chief executive to potentially succeed Elon Musk. The situation has captured the attention of investors and industry analysts, particularly amid a backdrop of declining profits and market share for the company. This development comes at a time when Musk has been increasingly preoccupied with his role in Washington, contributing to a growing concern among stakeholders regarding his commitment to Tesla. On May 1, 2025, the Wall Street Journal reported that Tesla's board had initiated contact with executive search firms to identify candidates to replace Musk. This revelation sparked immediate debate given Musk's prominent position within the company and the considerable influence he wields. However, Robin Denholm, chair of Tesla's board, quickly refuted the claims, asserting on social media that the report was absolutely false. Denholm emphasized the board's confidence in Musk's ability to lead the company and execute its growth strategy despite the challenges it currently faces. Musk's dual focus on Tesla and his political endeavors has raised eyebrows, particularly after the company reported a staggering 71% drop in quarterly profit just days before the board's alleged search began. The CEO acknowledged that he would need to allocate more time to Tesla, promising to limit his government work to 1 or 2 days a week. This decision reflects the mounting pressure from investors who are concerned about his divided attention and its impact on the company's performance. Financial results have indeed painted a concerning picture for Tesla. The automaker experienced a 9% revenue decline in the first quarter of 2025, totaling $19.3 billion. Analysts attribute this downturn to increasing competition from other electric vehicle manufacturers, including BYD, General Motors, and Volkswagen, which have begun to capture significant market share by introducing a wider array of electric models. Tesla's reliance on its two primary models, the Model Y and Model 3, has left it vulnerable, particularly as the anticipated sales of the Cybertruck have not met initial expectations. As Tesla navigates this challenging landscape, its leadership dynamics remain in the spotlight. The automotive sector is rapidly changing, and with competitors gaining ground, the question of whether Musk will remain at the helm or step aside for new leadership is of paramount concern.
Denholm's reassurance to investors may quell fears in the short term, but ongoing scrutiny will undoubtedly persist. Looking ahead, the future of Tesla hinges on its ability to innovate and adapt to a crowded marketplace. The potential for new leadership could bring fresh perspectives and strategies necessary for revitalizing the brand and regaining consumer trust. As the electric vehicle industry continues to expand, all eyes will remain on Tesla and Musk's next moves in both the corporate and political arenas. The coming months will be crucial in determining whether Tesla can reclaim its position as a leader in the electric vehicle space or if it will falter under the weight of its challenges. In an exciting development for the commercial space sector, SpaceX is poised to launch 28 new Starlink satellites aboard its Falcon 9 rocket from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. Scheduled for liftoff at 9:51 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on May 1, 2025, this mission marks an important step in expanding SpaceX's global internet network, which already boasts over 7,300 satellites in orbit. The upcoming launch, designated Starlink 6-75, is part of a broader initiative by SpaceX to enhance internet connectivity worldwide, particularly in underserved regions. As the company's satellite constellation grows, it aims to deliver high-speed internet services across the globe, which is increasingly crucial in today's digital age. The Falcon 9 rocket, equipped with booster tail number 1080, will embark on its 18th flight following a track record that includes multiple successful missions to the International Space Station and launches for the European Space Agency. Just over 8 minutes after liftoff, the booster will attempt a landing on the drone ship. Just read the instructions, a maneuver that, if successful, will contribute to SpaceX's impressive tally of 440 booster landings to date. Weather conditions appear favorable for the launch, with the 45th Weather Squadron predicting a 95% chance of clear skies and dry conditions, allowing for a smooth ascent into orbit. Strong high pressure over the western Atlantic will keep mostly dry conditions across the area through the end of the week, launch weather officers noted, reassuring the team and space enthusiasts alike. As SpaceX continues to expand its Starlink network, the implications for global internet access are profound. The company is not only enhancing connectivity for individuals but also supporting businesses and educational institutions that rely on stable internet access to thrive. In a related development, SpaceX is also making headlines beyond the launch pad, with efforts underway to establish its headquarters in Texas as a formal city named Starbase. This initiative, which is expected to go to a vote soon, would grant SpaceX more autonomy over its operations and surrounding areas, including the ability to manage local infrastructure effectively. However, it has drawn criticism from some quarters concerned about the potential for excessive control over public resources, including access to nearby beaches. With the Starlink 6-75 mission and the possible establishment of Starbase both highlighting SpaceX's ambitious vision for the future, the coming months promise to be pivotal. As the company pushes the boundaries of space technology and infrastructure, it remains to be seen how these developments will reshape the landscape of global connectivity and community governance. The countdown is on, and the eyes of the world will be on Cape Canaveral as SpaceX leads the charge into the next chapter of space exploration and internet accessibility. In an era marked by rapid technological evolution and shifting social landscapes, platforms like Twitter have become battlegrounds for ideological conflicts. Literary Hub, a prominent online literary magazine, has made headlines recently for its decision to sever ties with Twitter, now rebranded as X. This move reflects broader concerns about the platform's direction under Elon Musk's ownership, as outlined by Johnny Diamond, the magazine's editor, in a candid message to readers. Diamond's departure from Twitter is rooted in what he describes as the platform's deteriorating moral compass, exacerbated by Musk's management style. He openly criticized the billionaire for fostering an environment that not only amplifies extremist voices but also undermines constructive dialogue. "We no longer want to provide free content and engagement to a deranged billionaire and his dysfunctional little clubhouse," Diamond stated, articulating the frustrations many content creators feel about their contributions being exploited on a platform they no longer recognize.
This decision is emblematic of a larger trend among creators and organizations reassessing their presence on social media.
As Diamond notes, Twitter has transformed from a vibrant public square into a hostile environment dominated by hateful morons with the loudest bullhorns.
The implications of such a shift are significant, raising questions about the role of social media in fostering healthy discourse. Diamond's stance highlights the dilemma many face, whether to remain in a space increasingly characterized by toxicity or to seek alternative platforms that align more closely with their values. As Literary Hub pivots away from Twitter, it is not alone. In parallel developments, Elon Musk himself has been embroiled in controversies that further complicate the landscape of X. Reports surfaced indicating that Tesla's board was allegedly in the early stages of searching for a new CEO. A claim Musk vehemently denied in a late-night Twitter tirade. His reaction underscores the tumultuous atmosphere surrounding his leadership as the company grapples with declining sales and increased scrutiny. It is an extremely bad breach of ethics that the WSJ would publish a deliberately false article, Musk tweeted, illustrating the high stakes and pressures he faces as both a CEO and a public figure. Musk's controversial tweets have not only drawn attention but have also sparked discussions about their impact on political narratives, particularly in Europe. Investigations reveal that Musk's social media activity has contributed to the amplification of far-right sentiments, raising alarms about the platform's role in shaping political discourse. As the landscape evolves, the intersection of technology, politics, and social responsibility remains a critical area of focus. In conclusion, as Literary Hub charts its course away from Twitter, it sets a precedent that may resonate across various sectors grappling with similar dilemmas. The ongoing discourse about the responsibilities of social media platforms and their owners highlights the need for a more ethical approach to digital communication. As we look to the future, the question remains, will creators and organizations continue to reclaim their narratives on platforms that align with their values, or will the allure of a broad audience keep them tethered to environments that compromise their principles? The answers will shape the next chapter of digital engagement in the broader cultural landscape. In a remarkable breakthrough for individuals grappling with neuromuscular diseases, a paralyzed man diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis (ALS) has become the third patient to receive a Neuralink brain implant. This pioneering technology, designed to interpret neural signals and translate them into digital communication, has enabled the patient to type using only his thoughts, marking a significant leap forward in the interface between technology and human capability. The patient, whose identity has not been disclosed, demonstrated the ability to communicate through a specialized interface that decodes his brain activity. This development is not merely a technical achievement, it represents a profound change in how individuals with severe physical limitations can interact with the world. This technology offers a new form of communication for those who have lost the ability to speak or type due to ALS, noted Dr. Peter Conrad, an expert in neural device technology. It holds the potential to significantly enhance the quality of life for patients. Neuralink, a company co-founded by Elon Musk, has been at the forefront of brain-computer interface technology. The implant is designed to be minimally invasive, allowing for a seamless integration with the brain's neural architecture. This latest participant in the Neuralink trial has shown promising results, successfully translating his thoughts into text with relative speed, and could pave the way for future advancements in the field. This achievement comes at a time when the ALS community is increasingly looking for innovative solutions to combat the debilitating effects of the disease. ALS, known for its progressive loss of muscular control, often leads to communication breakdowns as patients lose the ability to speak. The ability to type using a brain implant could allow patients to maintain their independence and continue engaging with their families and communities. While the implications of this technology are exciting, it also raises important ethical and practical considerations. The potential for misuse, the need for regulatory oversight, and the long-term effects of such implants on the human brain must be thoroughly examined. Experts are calling for careful monitoring and research to ensure that these devices are safe, effective, and accessible to those who need them most. As Neuralink continues to refine its technology, the focus will likely expand beyond ALS to other neurological conditions that affect communication and mobility. The success of this latest trial could serve as a model for future innovations in brain-computer interfaces, potentially transforming the landscape of assistive technology. Looking ahead, the future developments in this arena promise not just to enhance life for those with ALS but also to open new avenues for understanding and interfacing with the human brain. As researchers and technologists collaborate, the vision of a world where individuals with severe disabilities can communicate freely and effectively is inching closer to reality. The unfolding narrative of Neuralink and its impact on neurotechnology will be one to watch in the coming years.